Doesn't matter if Bitcoin pumps back up. In the end, it's lights out. Let there be light. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive as Bitcoins. Man, as I told you yesterday, collapse. I'm going to show you the price action. I told you to start it shorting right away. I was like, when should we short? How about now? And it was right on target. And we're gonna discuss that in today's episode and where to go from here. All right, let's do this. So as you can see, Bitcoin has dumped down immediately, pretty much shortly after I told you guys yesterday. And where is it going from here? Well, we've almost hit our target. We wanted to be just shy of the actual, what's it called? The trading range, which is the parking garage, which we pointed out to. And yes, we've broken down, and it's just retesting this breakdown, right? It's just going to retest here. This, if you take a look at this is also a bear flag. And when we have bear flags, let's just call this the flag right here, and right there. Let's see here. How can we draw this out? Right there. There's a retest, and yeah, we came back. Now we're retesting again this downward move. As you can see, it will probably come up all the way up to this the 88K mark. Maybe we retest the 88.7, right, which is the parking garage area, and then roll over and die. So hold your shorts, man. Hold your shorts, because this thing does not look good. Bitcoin's target is all the way down at the 75 mark. I think we're going to hold that level and trade at the best case scenario. We'll head it to the 75K and then trade within this range here, upper band of 100K. Right, lower band of 75K is where we'll trade. That's the best case scenario. Doesn't mean that it will happen that way. We could always hope, right? But if you look at it, right, the reason why we want to hope and pray for that, is that we have to look at the larger time frame. So let's just do that over here. Let me just open this back up and go to larger time frames and zoom out. If we did that, let's just zoom out to 3-day. You can see that there is basically a line in the sand here that we cannot cross, because crossing it, which is around the 73, 74, 75K, it doesn't matter. It's just in this general area. Because crossing it would mean that we could break down as low as 25K. Could, right? As low as 25K crossing that. Why is that? Because then this could turn into a head and shoulders, but we'd have to see. It would have to bounce off this and come up here, and then that would be a head and shoulders. That would be horrible. So we are going to bounce at this level. We just can't come back to this level and break down. Now, even if we did break down, I don't see us going all the way to 25K, but that would be the target if we did that, right? Why? Because, well, I mean, ouch, right? Ouch. Like, ouch. That'd be painful as F, right? So don't discount it, right? Possible. I think it's not improbable, right? Possible, but I think there's a lot of resistance in this area that will take forever to chew through if it does break down below the 75K. So it would be a rough ride down. It would be hard for the prices for them to short it all the way down. There'd be so much buying in that area that between the 70K and the 50K that it would be really difficult to break through that. So yeah, unlikely, but not impossible that we can go all the way to 25K. That would be serious lights out, man. Serious lights out. But for now, we're not looking at the series lights out. We're just looking at the 75K, which is still pretty harsh for us to go down to. But once we get down there, I think you should be considered some buys. I don't see Bitcoin breaking that level. straight through. Like it's not going to cut through that like a knife. It has to bounce on that. The odds of us cutting through that are pretty slim. There has to be some sort of like fundamental issue, right, that would got us to cut through the 75K. So although that's still pretty bad, it's might not say that it's lights out, but hey, it is not the greatest thing to happen. And yeah, this is where we're at right now. Looking at the 3-day 200 period moving average. Jesus, we are right at it. Damn, that is. And then we're trying to hold that line, and I don't think we're gonna hold it. And that's it. There's a breakdown all the way to 75K, and then we have to decide where we're going from there. Let's see. When do we break? Oof, darn. Darn. Exactly at the target if we break 75. Oh, damn. No, that's not right. That's not right. Wow. 200-day moving average. 200 day, not 200 period, 200 period moving average for the 3-day. Yeah, we were heavy below it for a while before we actually. So we went down. Oof, damn. More than 50%. Wow. From the 3-day 200 period moving average. So, can we do that all the way down here before we reverse? Oof, 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 oof. No, don't. Let's not think about that. Let's not consider that. Oh my God, that is serious pain. That's max pain right there. I mean, that's Michael Saylor's max pain right down there, maybe. Damn. But I think he'll hold it. He will hold the line, Michael Saylor, in my personal opinion. Okay, that's it for today. Man, that was a scary episode. I know. You don't want to see Bitcoin go down, but hey, it is what it is. The powers that be, here's the thing. They understand that they have to get you to sell Bitcoin. It's the only way they can buy in large quantities, right? And every time this price goes down, this is how they buy, right? Because when you sell, you have to sell it to someone. And you're selling it to the institutional players. That's it, right? And so expect that they'll be buying all the way down. Because they understand what it is, right? And they have the liquidity, right? Ready to soak up those juicy Bitcoins. There's a lot of cash on the sidelines, and they got it. And they got printed money too to soak up that beautiful Bitcoin. So don't give it to them, please. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.